Hey guys, it's Ian here from Headphone Zone and we are live again from Mumbai, Headphone Connect 2025, and I have Kenneth here with me from Ditaaudio. Kenneth, welcome to India for the second time.
Thank you so much for having me. It's very nice to be in Mumbai.
Superb. I know we met in Delhi, but we didn't have the chance to sit down and talk to you. So we had a lot of questions from our fellow audiophiles visiting back then, and they have a lot of questions, and plus you visited here in Mumbai, so
Awesome.
we just wanted to pick your brain and just get your grip on what the community is like over here, probably speak a little bit about what you
Sure.
bought. So yeah, I want to start off with a quick question on how is a Headphone Connect. You've done Delhi and you've done Mumbai now. How is it different from say like a Can Jam or maybe an audio an AV kind of thing in Vietnam or any of these other countries?
Right. So I think for Headphone Connect, the people is really the difference. Everybody is extra warm, be it in Delhi or even here today in Mumbai. Everybody really wants to be part of the community. There is so much discussions going on. It is actually pretty amazing. So I've seen people bring lots of gear, people sharing gear around. That is very nice thing to see in a very close-knit community.
Got it. At the Ditaaudio table that
Yes.
y'all had today, y'all had some exciting stuff.
Yes.
What was the response from the crowd? Because in India we have, the audiophiles, especially when it comes to IEMs, are very, very, how would I put this nicely? They're very kind of picky on what
Yes.
they like and what they don't like. They have strong opinions. So how was it, over the last couple of hours that you were here today with us? What was the response for some of the Dita projects?
Right. So I think in India, people are very well acquainted with Project M, and generally you guys have been very kind. You guys really enjoy Project M. It's a bit more vocal centric and everybody seems to agree with that. So we also have another product which is Mecha. Mecha is just very recently released and it's doing its first rounds in India. So today we got excellent response in Mumbai. So with regards to sound signature of Mecha compared to Project M, I think that's the biggest question. When we designed it, we wanted it to be different from Project M. So in a way, you can say it's completely opposite to Project M, but still have the very high resolution characteristics. It has it has more bass and it's very dynamic sounding, something that is rather different from Project M.
Got it. And what price range are we looking at roughly for the Mecha?
So Mecha is actually selling for $899 American US dollars.
Okay.
So it's a bit more than Project M. So in terms of build, it is also very different. It is a titanium chassis that has inside it, the driver is actually rather interesting. It is a lithium magnesium driver with a carbide surround. So what this does is that it is very light, and with the carbide surround, it makes it even more rigid than a normal lithium magnesium driver. So it delivers very good dynamics and the response is also very fast, which is quite rare and very uncharacteristic because it's delivering you with a lot of bass with very good transients and speed while still maintaining a big sort of sound.
Got it. I think a lot of our audience here, ever since we launched the projectm
Yes.
sometime last year, people just absolutely loved it because in that price range, which is roughly around under 30,000 rupees here in India, for the longest time, the Blessing 3 for Moondrop was a top seller over there. But I think ever since we got the Dita audio project M, people really at Delhi first had a chance to listen to it, and then word spread like wildfire, and then people now have kind of made it a benchmark at that price range. So we've already seen a lot of the unit sell in for the Project M, and I don't think that trend is going to go anywhere. In fact, it's going to just increase. And I think a lot of people here like the Project M as well today, right? It's the first time we featured it here in Mumbai. So that's great. I think it's interesting. We'll see how the Mecha positions, because you have some really tough competitors
Definitely.
in the high range. So here in India, some of the go-to ones that we have from our customers is definitely in the IE900. You have some IE600. Then a lot of people swearing by the Campfire audio as well. You have some bass cannons from there.
Right.
And then of course you have the audio and all of these
course.
brands. So I think a place like Headphone Connect is an ideal testing ground.
It is.
Where you have great brands over here under one roof for people to try out. Kenneth, you're someone who's been a part of the Make for events that happened around the globe, and I think you even had a little chance to witness it in Delhi. And if you could just talk a little bit more about how that community is compared to probably something that happens, overseas.
Right. So I think the Make 4 event held by Headphone Connect was actually very well done. So I also conduct the Make 4 event in Singapore because I'm also the distributor for Final Audio in Singapore. So the Make events are something that is very interesting for a lot of audiophiles because people always want to know what goes behind tuning a earphone. So what the Make event does is that it gives you an idea of how a earphone is being tuned. Of course, there are some things that the kit is not able to do, like say giving you chassis design. You can't really do that with the kits, but you still get a lot of fun messing around with the different filters to suit your specific taste. So the interesting thing is that I think the preference for sound is actually very different from various areas. So maybe in Asia, people tend to like the upper mids a bit more, so they go a bit lighter on the nozzle filters, the sponges. They reduce that a lot, making them less thick. But in India, maybe people actually prefer a bit more bass heavy, so the pot stickers, it's a bit different. The choices are a bit different, a bit lighter to give you a bit more bass, a bit more air, that kind of thing. And I think this is perfectly very, very valid because music listening is very different between in India and in Asia. It's just very varied. So it really allows you to cater to whatever sort of sound that you want.
Got it. Yeah. So, but I think it's a great initiative because it's the closest that customers can come to almost make your own IEM, right?
Yes.
Manufacturing is a very tough skill, you know.
It is.
So not everyone can do it, but I think the Make 4 is the closest event where audiophiles come together, and it's picking up. It's picking up, right?
It is. So one thing I need to add is that at the Make event, some things that I think we don't really say too much is actually the QC for the filters are extremely important. So when you're doing the event, you might not notice that at all because it's all pre-done, pre-cut for you. It's all very nice, but you need to ensure those are very, very consistent for you to actually tune your earphones. Otherwise, your frequency response can just run, and you do not ever want that to happen. And Final has done a good job ensuring that it is very well matched.
Got it. Kenny, before we can say goodbye to you today evening, I have one very important question.
Sure.
Okay, and I think a lot of audiophiles around watching wants to know.
Sure.
What is your favorite Indian dish that you've had?
Honestly, it's very hard to say because the names are very difficult. But choosing a favorite Indian dish is like choosing your favorite son. But if I had to choose, it would be chule bhature. It's amazing, guys. It's like the best thing since sliced bread. It's better than bread. Definitely. It's delicious.
All right, super. Thank you so much for coming down. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed your response over here representing Dita Audio. Also Asher as well. I know she's being a little camera shy over here, but really thank you guys for being here. It makes the world of difference. And I think it's just amazing that a lot of our customers get to meet the people that go behind the products and people who represent the brands.
Thank you so much.
Really important for not just what we do here, but also it helps us build what we're creating. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a great time at Headphone Connect. So this is one of the shows I look forward to doing. So thank you so much for having me. I hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully in Delhi, we'll see. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. That's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. We'll have a lot more. Happy listening.
Happy listening. Thank you so much.
So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to be part of this amazing community, do join us for our Headphone Connect events. We are having these in Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata, Ahmedabad, and tons of cities near you. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. And until then, happy listening.
Watch the Super Chunk Show.